Welcome to episode 59 of the A Free Spirit Life podcast. Hi there, this is Shannon Kinney-Duh, spiritual health and wellness coach, intuitive guide, mentor, and teacher. And I'm back after a summer of play with my kids, traveling quite a bit to the mountains, seeing some great concerts, kayaking, swimming a lot in the lake, the pool, lots of nature time, and painting. I've been painting a lot, really connecting to the flowers. It's just been a fabulous and awesome summer, despite the heat wave. It's been great. And today I want to get back to the podcast to talk to you about peaceful planning. You know, I feel the seasons deeply. And as we start to shift into school time, into the season of fall, there's nothing like seeing new school supplies that gets my goal-setting juices flowing. Like I just want to grab brand new sharp pencils. I want to open some notebooks and I want to just start setting intentions for this next semester or this next season, right? And I feel that from a lot of people. Like there's this great relaxation that comes with summer. And then there's also this desire as the season starts to wind down to get back to a sense of consistency, a sense of focus, a sense of routine that's different than summer. And so that's where this peaceful planning is really coming into play for me. What I have noticed and know about myself is that when I get a creative hit, when I have an intuitional moment and I have the space and the creative freedom to follow it, I can manifest things pretty quickly. This course that I am putting out into the world, calling it the Peaceful Planning Program, is literally being downloaded, if you will. It is creating itself. And it's years and years of culmination of my falling down, getting back up, trying again, that didn't work. All my exploration in the spiritual arts, all of my practice, all of my study, all of my real life experience is really pouring out into this course. And you know, if you know anything about human design, and if you don't, you'll always hear me kind of sprinkle it in here and there because it's really part of my coaching and part of my spiritual teaching. And it's a tool. It's a tool for self-discovery, self-awareness, and self-awakening. And I am a manifester. And in human design, that energy type is the initiator. It is the type of energy that can create from the downloads and share these new things with the tribe, if you will. Now, all of us are manifestors in the sense, maybe not, that energy type, but we all are designed to be dream makers, to be full, bold, and beautiful participants in our messy, imperfect lives. And the energy types have different ways of participating. Some are more waiting for the right timing. Some respond to the yeses and nos of life. Some wait for their emotional waves to kind of go up and down before making big decisions. And some, once they're hit with a creative moment, they just run and go. But we all are here to be dream makers, to be visionaries of our own beautiful lives. And so what this peaceful planning program is all about, and I'm going to share some of my favorite tips with you today, is this dance or this integration between planning, between intentional goal setting, between being consistent, having a daily ritual, a practice of focus, moving slowly and steadily towards the vision that we are walking towards the path that we want to walk down, towards the direction of our dreams. And then there's this other side of that, which is learning how to pivot, learning how to let go of control, learning how to surrender, learning how to let go of attachments and expectations, and really learning to trust and be held and supported by the universe, by life, by the people we choose to surround ourselves with, because everything in life is temporary and really out of our control. And yet we're here to live out our destiny. We're here to share our inner magic with the world. And I really feel that we are here to heal and evolve and grow so that we can, one, not live a life, not direct our life's path based on our conditioned selves, not walking down a path and setting goals and dreams that are in alignment with what other people told us we should be, what our culture tells us we should do, how we think we should act based on our imprints from our childhood, from our religion that we were raised in, from the schooling that we were brought up in. None of that. We want to set intentional, conscious, mindful goals based on the connection to our authentic truth, to the truest essence of who we are, which is why I love spiritual healing modalities like human design, like meditation, like painting and playing with your creativity, like walking and connecting with nature, movement. There's so many ways that we can get out of our thinking mind, that we can break the automatic record of our conditioned way of thinking so that we can sense and feel and connect to the truest part of our being, to our soul, to your essence, to your authentic light, your authentic strengths, your authentic gifts, your inner magic. And the thing that I have been working on for many years in my own life and with most of my clients is most of us fear our own inner magic. We know we're here to walk a certain path. We know we have certain tendencies. We have been taught to either hide them, suppress them, be scared of them, shy away from them, fear our own inner wisdom, our own magic. So as I'm sharing some tips with you today, and as I'm pouring my heart into this new program, the Peaceful Planning Program, my greatest joy is to see you tap into your intuitive wisdom, to help you unlock your true potential, to help you find bountiful opportunities that just flow into your life because you're connected to your authentic truth. And you're making space to vision your future. And you're learning how to trust, be supported, and to really honor and celebrate your unique path. It is completely possible to love your life, to experience great joy and gratitude when your authentic energy and unique essence is aligned with your clear intentions. So in my Peaceful Planning program, I'm going to help you identify what is blocking you from your prosperity, what's keeping you from shining your light on your authentic strengths, what's keeping you in a fear state where you're not fully putting your magic and gifts out into the world. Now, many of you are powerful, ambitious, working mothers, entrepreneurs, healers, and you are putting your magic out into the world. And maybe you're exhausted. Maybe you're burned out by it. Maybe you're feeling alone. Maybe you're feeling unseen. In the Peaceful Planning program, we're also going to support each other that there is this beautiful ambition. There is this vision of moving mindfully towards your goals and your dreams and pairing it with support, pairing it with rest, pairing it with stillness, pairing it with this beautiful knowing that you are here to follow the path that is unfolding in front of you. Not, as I used to joke, taking a machete and hacking that path to death and forcing yourself into that path when you're not ready, when it's not ready for you. What's going to happen if you go down a path that is covered in brush and ticks and critters and spider webs before it's opening up for you? well, it's going to be a disaster. And you're probably not going to want to go down that path again, right? So we're learning with this peaceful planning how to be patient, how to move forward in the right timing, how to trust our intuition, not our negative or thought patterns that we've adopted from others, but no, the essence of our truth, the heart and soul of who you are, that inner knowing, that wisdom that says yes. When you just know, when you know, you know. That's how I feel about this program. Like, I know this is the right time to share this. It's pouring out of me and I'm here to share it with you. When you know the path that you're on and you see the next step, you know. And so we have to take the next step, but we also have to feel supported. We also have to feel trusted. We also have to feel seen, heard, honored, and let our inner magic guide us step by step by step. What I often see with my coaching clients is many of us are very ambitious, have lots of goals, lots of dreams that we want to fulfill, and we're going to just hack the heck out of our life to get there. We're going to keep forging and pushing and doing. And that's really the world we live in. And that's really what we've been taught. When we think about masculine energy that we have been brought up in, we all need masculine and feminine, which is a kind of like what this class is about. We need to know when to take action, mindfully, though, dancing with our true self, not taking action at the expense of others, not taking action when the timing's not right, not taking action out of pure survival because we can't think straight and we're coming from a fear-based place. This course and this experience and this opportunity for you right here and now in your life is to teach you how to have a consistent practice of connecting, grounding, staying centered, listening to your heart, letting your intuition lead the way. And then you're more in alignment. Your path is already cleared for you. You don't have to take the machete and get the brush removed. Your path is naturally unfolding. And that's what synchronicities are. The next person, the next opportunity, the next experience flows to you. It just flows into your life right on your path. But you have to have the vision and the understanding of the direction that you're headed. Otherwise, you are at the expense of your conditioning, your negative thought patterns, your self-sabotaging patterns, your habits of keeping yourself small, unseen, your fear ends up leading the way. And so often that leaves us burned out. It leaves us sad and depressed. It leaves us overwhelmed, stuck in the weeds because we can't see a way out. I'm going to help you find peace in planning your vision for your future and the dreams that you want to move towards. So this program that I'm talking about, if you're listening to this live, you can sign up with my early bird special before August 15th. If you are listening to this after August 15th, you can still sign up for a wonderful price. I want this to be available for every ambitious, beautiful soul out there who is ready to shine her magic and lead with love, because we need your heart-centered dreams in this world, and I want to help you get there. So go to afreespiritlife.com, click on courses, and you will find the Peaceful Planning Program there. We're going to cultivate clarity. We're going to cultivate peace. We're going to cultivate more prosperity as we mindfully move towards our dreams. So, my dear, you are a dream maker. There is no doubt about it. If you're listening to these words, you already resonate with that. Somewhere along your path, just like mine, we probably learned how to suppress it, how to hide it, how to fear our own magic. You have dreams that you are ready to discover and uncover. And this program is going to help you bust through the limiting fears so that you have a clearer direction of where your life is heading, so that you can celebrate and embrace your magic as you move forward. So, visioning your path is going to be a big piece of this. Feeling joyful and grateful about our life along the path, even when we're sad. Like, that doesn't mean you can't have joy and devastation. You can't have gratitude in the midst of pain. Life is an ebb and flow of all the feels, and we need to feel. We need to allow ourselves to feel. We need space for that, and we're going to continue doing that in our peaceful planning. You're going to learn the power of ritual and how to create rituals that help ground and support you, and how to make space for what matters most in your life. So this program will be self-paced. It is pre-recorded. If you're taking it along with my group coaching at the time that I'm offering this, then you have an opportunity to join me for live coaching calls. You can ask questions. You'll get to connect with your other class participants, and you'll see that schedule on the website. So let's talk about the lessons that we're going to go over deeply in this program. I'm going to touch on each one of them now so you get a sense for if this resonates with you. And I want you to leave feeling like there is one thing that you can do right after you listen to this podcast to go and make a shift and put some energy towards, so that you feel like you're enthusiastic and supported as you move towards your dreams. So the first lesson, we are going to explore making space and getting crazy clear. What does that mean? Well, we live in a very busy, fast-paced, informational, overloaded, in a lot of ways, very toxic, noisy, chaotic world. There's a lot of beauty in the chaos, but it is very busy, isn't it? And if we aren't intentional about making space in our life to unplug, to turn off the phone, to turn off the TV, to get quiet, we will never know what our inner dreams are. We'll never know what the true essence of who we are, what it's saying. We won't be able to connect and hear our intuition because we're reflecting all of the information from outside of ourselves. So when I always think of this when we get on social media, we are literally plugging into the thoughts of the entire human race, right? Every thought, when you walk by people, and you imagine their thought bubbles, like what are they thinking in there, right? Well, we get that little opportunity. Now it's definitely filtered, and it's not really most people's true thoughts, what they put out on just social media. But the point is, it's very noisy. And if we're constantly being inundated by what other people think we should do, we never truly know what it is that we need, what's important to us. Where is our heart guiding us? And so we're going to learn in this program how to make space so that we can clear the mental clutter, so that we can discover some of the limiting thoughts that are holding us back, that are keeping us from really receiving more prosperity, more flow, more opportunity. We are going to make space for daydreaming. Oh my God, I love daydreaming. Do you give yourself space for daydreaming? I had a coach once who reminded me that I need space in my life to literally just stare at the wall and wonder. Get a coffee, get a scone, and just sit and stare and think and dream. And my God, was she right? That is one of my greatest favorite things in the world to do, because it's the way that my energy works, but it's the way that I connect with my inner voice, with my heart and soul. So we'll learn how to make space for daydreaming and creative meditation. And then that will help us to discover and uncover dreams that we're ready to manifest. So let's do this right now. If you have a journal, grab it, hit pause, or just remember and reflect on these questions. My first question to you is, when you allow yourself to get quiet, to make space for stillness, to unplug from what everyone else wants you to do and really get in tune with your heart, your soul, your intuition, what does your heart long for? What do you yearn for? Take a moment and write about it. Write from your heart without overthinking it. My next question for you: if you had all the time and resources and the energy, what would you want to focus on? What do you want the time and the energy and the resources to focus on? Put your pen to paper and without overthinking, see what comes your way. Okay, and here's my favorite question of all. If you fully invested in what you yearn for and what you want to focus on, how would your life change? If you invested in what you yearn for and what you want to focus on, how would your life change? Don't skip this one. Push pause. Write about it. Let your pen move. Let your heart flow onto the paper. So that alone can help focus and help you create a vision for the path and the future and the dreams that you want to move towards in your life. So I'm proud of you for taking the time to do that. And if you haven't yet, come back to it. Come back to it. I will include these journal questions in the show notes, so you don't have to try to find it here in the show, okay? So that's what we're going to start with as we start getting crazy clear about what your dreams are and what you want to focus on. In lesson 2, we're going to talk about energizing your life. We can't do anything if we don't have energy. Energy is everything, and most of us are pretty darn spent. So we're going to learn about our energy, and I'm going to teach you more about your human design energy type. And I'm also going to teach you about a little bit more in depth in your chart, specifically how to access your intuition so you can make more energized decisions. You're going to also get very clear about rest and recharge, what charges you up, what depletes you, and how to make space for that in your life. Lesson 3 is all about connecting to your intuitive magic. So we are going to talk more about your human design authority, how to really, because all of us have intuition, but there are tools that I'm going to share with you on how to really know, when is it your intuition speaking? When is it my heart leading the way? Or when is it my fear? When is it my conditioned mind? Sometimes it gets kind of messy in there, and we need some help discerning between when is this a gut moment response? When do I have to talk it out to my sounding board? When do I have to wait for the right timing and get a little more emotionally grounded? Or when is this my heck yes or my absolutely no? We need to learn that, and we're going to go in depth in this program about that. Lesson 4 is all about experiencing consistency and focus. We're going to create sacred daily rituals to help you get centered, help you get grounded, help you stay focused, balanced, and present, so that when you get knocked off balance, you'll have this ritual and these practices, to very simple, to ways to lean back in. When you're feeling scared about a new decision that you need to make, when you're feeling forced to make a decision because you're pushing yourself too far, when you don't feel like you're being supported or trust the present moment, you're going to have these beautiful rituals that you've created to return to day in and day out, to create consistency for your emotional health and well-being, for your mental and physical health and well-being, for your energetic health and well-being, and for the well-being of your future dreams. Lesson 5, we're going to create a mission values and vision map for your life. So you're going to learn how to create a life's mission statement. You're going to define your values and create a vision for the future. Now, we're not going to go too far into the future. We're going to start slowly, steadily, but you might see where it takes you. You might start to notice that once you see the path open, you might just start to see further down that road. You're also going to learn how to explore the dance between surrender, letting go, being more present, being more available, being more in tune, awakening your senses, letting your intuition be the leader, letting your true inner magic out into the world and pairing it, dancing with it, integrating it with logic, with intentional goal setting, with planning for your future. That leads us into lesson 6, which is all about taking mindful action. So surrender, action, rest, activity, trusting the universe and the opening of your path, and setting a goal to set for the day to make it happen. And then lesson 7 is all about really embodying greater peace and prosperity, finding this new sense of enthusiasm as you continue living your authentic and abundant life. You will focus on the flow in your life, experiencing more joy, gratitude, peace in the midst of the mess. And we'll start to talk about taking what we've learned from the peaceful planning program and being consistent with those practices, staying focused on those practices so that you feel grounded and also expansive. When you feel grounded and connected to the true essence of who you are, that expansiveness starts to happen. You're going to see more synchronicities. You're going to believe in yourself in a greater way. You're going to feel empowered. And that empowerment opens the doors, the opportunities for more prosperity, more wealth, more health to flow in your life. I love this Eleanor Roosevelt quote: "The future belongs to those who believe in the beauty of their dreams." It's so true. You beautiful listening to these words, and thank you for being here. I appreciate you so deeply, and I see you. I see the struggles that you've been through. I see the times when you've wanted to give up. I've seen the fear. I've seen the self-doubt. I've seen it all because I've experienced it all myself over and over. But you are here in this moment for your unique reason, on your unique path. There isn't a right path, but there is the path that you're on in this moment. And it took billions of years and stardust to bring you to this moment. We don't want to waste it in self-doubt and fear and self-loathing and guilt and shame. We don't want to be stuck there for the rest of our days. You are a dream maker. You are magic, and you are saying no more will you fear your own magic. No more will you hide and keep yourself small. No more will you let fear lead the way in your life. We are going to let love, heart, intuition guide us and integrate this idea of conscious, mindful planning, taking action that feels in alignment with the true energy and essence of who we are. I hope you'll consider joining me for the Peaceful Planning Program. Go to my website, afreespiritlife.com. Click on courses. You'll see it there. If you have any questions at all, just shoot me a DM on Instagram. It's a free spirit life there. And please help me get the word out. If you have listened to this and this resonates with you, share it with somebody. Let them know about the program. Let them know about this podcast. Let them know about my one-on-one coaching services. We all need each other. We're all going through a lot. And I want us to commune. I want us to connect. I want us to be seen, to be heard, to be affirmed, that you and your beautiful spirit are here for a reason, and we need your magic and your gifts in the world. You have big dreams and you can make them happen mindfully, peacefully. Thank you so much for listening. If you'd leave me a review on iTunes, that would be awesome. And I appreciate you so much. I will see you in the next episode. And hopefully I'll see you in the class. Take care. Bye.